€4,500 for this? This has to be the most expensive toolkit ever. Fortunately, if you pay Royal Enfield €4,500 for this toolkit, you get this magnificent Fireball Yellow Meteor 350 thrown in for free. But seriously, today's video is about the toolkit supplied by the factory with the Enfield Meteor 350. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening internet, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Economical Rides. As you can probably tell from the intro, today's video is about the toolkit supplied with the Royal Enfield Meteor 350. I was inspired to make this video when I noticed in the comments section that many of you have ordered a Meteor 350 and are still awaiting delivery. I began to wonder what kind of video could I make for you which would make your waiting time somewhat less painful. I didn't really want to rub your noses in it by filming another video of me riding my Meteor 350, so I thought, well, when you bought the bike, you also bought the toolkit, and you probably don't actually know what to expect from the toolkit supplied with your new bike. So I thought this video could maybe get you a bit stoked, a bit hyped for the toolkit that you also purchased when you purchased your Meteor 350. I also haven't found another video covering this topic, probably because nobody's sad enough to do it. But I thought, well, it might be of interest to people that are waiting for their bikes to arrive, and also to people who are interested in tools in general. So, that being said, I'll now hand you over to the strange man outside, standing next to my bike. To gain access to the toolkit, you need to remove the right-hand side panel, and as you can see, I've managed to park the bike in the correct orientation that we can actually access it and that I can show it to you on the camera. So I'd say that makes me almost professional in my preparation. So let's have a look where we can find the toolkit supplied with the Meteor 350. So you use the key to release the bottom lock, and then there are two pins. There's one on the right, one on the left behind here. So, and that is the cover removed. So the lock, obviously that pings out straight away as soon as you turn the key. Be careful with these pins. Make sure you pull the panel away from the bike and towards you on a horizontal plane. I think if you pull out and up or out and down over time, these pins may get fatigued and they could end up snapping off, because they do need quite a good tug to come out of the rubber grommets in the frame. So once the side cover is removed, you are greeted with this rat's nest of wires. And the toolkit resides just above the battery in this plastic bag. So you have to remove this rubber strap. Which may not be easy with one hand. There we go. And it's a very tight fit. I mean, they did very well to even find a space for it, to be honest. So if we just winkle it out, it comes in a plastic bag which I'm keeping just to keep it a bit drier possibly, and inside the plastic bag is the tool roll itself, which we will now proceed to take a look at. Okay, let's go through the tools one by one as best I can. First of all, here we have, this is a fuse extractor. Then we have something which I don't often see in a toolkit. You can actually adjust the shock with this spanner here. It's got various other, it's got a 12mm and an 8mm end on it as well. So that's very useful. I've only seen these on enduro and trail bikes, so it's quite rare in my opinion to get a shock spanner in your toolkit, but it's a good thing to have, obviously. We then have an Allen key, and this would appear to be the Allen key you need for adjusting the chain. If we come down here, I'm not sure if you can see that, but there should be an Allen key, Allen bolt on there on the chain adjuster. So I think that's what this is for. Then we have a nice plug spanner, so you can check your plug. Then we have this spanner. This is the spanner for the hub nut, again for chain adjustment. And it also has a 14mm on the other end. Then we have a screwdriver. It's your typical double-ended, so we have a flat and a Phillips. Then we have a 10 and a 12mm open-ended spanner. And a 13 and a 17. And finally we have an extension bar. So basically if you need to get more purchase on any spanner or anything, you can just whack this on there. So there we go. Apologies for the possibly chaotic and shaky camera work. It's not easy doing these things with one hand. So overall, I'd say a very extensive toolkit, and I'm very glad that Royal Enfield chose to find a space on the bike for the toolkit, because there's no under-seat storage, so you couldn't really take tools with you unless you had some kind of luggage. But fortunately they did manage to find that little space above the battery box for this very good toolkit. In case anybody's interested, if I roll it back up, I think we have to go this way. I can show you the part number. So in case you don't get one with your bike or you need to order another one, that's the part number. But yes, to conclude, a very decent toolkit. Oh yes, one more thing before I forget. This is Ruby again. Hello Ruby. She enjoys the Meteor too. It's quite hot though. So yeah, one more thing before we finish with the toolkit. Something I like to do, I like to add 4 or 6 cable ties to every toolkit, because cable ties can get you home, can get you out of trouble. So before we put the toolkit away, we should just add some cable ties. So, and now I would say we have a fairly decent toolkit for on the road and for doing our routine maintenance at home. And now I'll hand you back to that handsome man in the studio. Okay. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video or found it useful, or both. If you did, I'd appreciate a like. If you haven't subscribed yet and you feel inclined to do so, I would appreciate your subscription. If you have any questions regarding the bike and my ownership of it so far, feel free to post those questions in the comments section. I try to reply to all comments. I'd like to thank everybody for supporting the channel so far. I've had some great comments. Lots of you have chosen to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Bye bye.